Your Spotify playlist strategy, hate to break the news to you, simply might suck. Here's why. Bobby Borg here, your music business coach with short, no BS advice that can help you turn your passion for music into a more successful business. Over the last 30 years, I've drummed in major label bands signed to Atlantic, wrote several music business books published by Billboard, and taught at major universities like USC Thornton. I spoke with Mike Warner, author of the book Work Hard, Playlist Hard, and here are 3 main reasons why your Spotify strategy might suck. Number 1, you focus only on Spotify playlists.
Artists that focus on nothing but playlists for their strategies, you are going to find that if you don't get on a playlist, your journey ends there. What you need to do is, yes, getting on a playlist is great. It's a good look. It can help. It can drive more listeners and more fans to you. But beyond filling out these submission forms for editorial playlists on Spotify for artists and Amazon Music for artists, you've done that side of the work. From there, there's so much more that you can do on social platforms, post videos on TikTok, share the artwork on Instagram, tell people about it on Twitter, start looking at pre-ad campaigns as well. There's a lot of work that you can do that can still help you to get onto a playlist beyond just submitting those editorial forms. So keep that in mind as well.
Number 2, you shoot for the biggest playlist.
Shooting for an editorial playlist for an artist at any stage, I can understand why you see the importance in this. Everyone wants to get on New Music Friday or Today's Top Hits, but the reality is that artists can start on other playlists before they end up on these. So what I mean by that is, don't ignore playlists such as user-generated playlists. And one way you could do this is go into whatever streaming platform you use, look at an artist who has music similar to you, look at the playlists that they are currently on, and then look at playlists that are not editorial. In this case, you would see a username. Go to that user, look at their profile picture. You may even be able to do a quick image search and find that person, reach out to them. And we can spend hours talking about outreach, but the short version is, the shorter the message, the more likely you will get a response. Tell them exactly why you're reaching out to them. And then when you get permission, send them your track. That may lead to you getting onto these smaller playlists, which in turn will get you noticed and can lead to larger playlists in the future as well. So don't just bank on getting on a large editorial playlist, because there's a lot of low-hanging fruits that are easy to grab as well.
Number 3, you pay to get onto playlists.
Hear me, do not pay to get on a playlist. Do not buy streams. I've seen artists have to completely start again because their music got removed, their distributor wouldn't work with them anymore, their artist name was blocked, and they basically had to start an entire new project. So that little moment where you spent some money thinking that you were just going to boost your numbers, for whatever reason, you may have had good intentions and you weren't aware, that can actually lead to your music getting taken down and can harm you long term. And actually, that money you spent, you won't recoup, and you may actually end up costing you a lot more in the long term. So do not buy streams. If anyone guarantees a playlist ad, take this warning, do not engage with them, especially if they've never even heard your song and they're already happy to place your song in their playlist for money. Just don't do it. And if you're unsure, ask other artists. You're going to find that there's artists that will have stories where they've had this same experience. So just don't do it.
If you want to learn more about how you can turn your passion for music into a more successful business, be sure to check out this video or the video linked in the description below.